Welcome to episode 10 of Monday Talks with Marshall. I'm back with another funny story from my career. Now, this story is from Tokyo 2020, which actually we turned into Tokyo 2021. But picture your boy. We over at Yokota Air Force Base, because we trained there for 10 days before we went to the actual Olympic Village in Tokyo. So we didn't spend 10 days there training, and during like lunchtime all we had was straight tuna. So I ate tuna for 10 days straight, then went and ate dinner, which was like some of the same food over and over, but we were grateful for having a place to lay, and the Air Force actually sponsoring us at the Air Force Base. So we get to the last night, the ninth night, and we had a banquet to go to. Now, I was tired already. I really didn't feel like going, but I knew I had to go. But I was going to try and say, like, I forgot to go, and I was going to try to sneak in my room and just stay in my room, because a lot of people stayed back, too. So, me, I, I got caught, though. And the reason why I got caught, picture this, y'all. I went out my room to go downstairs to the Ark. And what that basically means is we're going to go down there where all the team snacks are. So I'm going downstairs in some pajamas. I had some pajamas on, some socks, and some Nike slides. And when I got in the elevator, because I thought it was just athletes, I got caught by Coach Tony McCall and Coach Cruz, which was the head coach of the actual Paralympic track team. He's the actual head coach of the Paralympic track team. And they saw what I had on, and they was like, "Marshall, you going to the banquet like that?" Now, in my mind, I want to say, "No, I'm just going downstairs to get me something to eat. I'm not going to no banquet." But in my mind, I was like, they're like, "I know you're not going to the banquet like that," but I couldn't tell them that I didn't have no plans of going to the banquet. So they're like, "You need to go in there and change right now." So I went in there, and I had told my teammate at the time, I said, "Man, shoot, you might as well get your clothes on, man. It's time to go." He thought, "What you mean?" I said, "Coach Cruz and Coach McCall said we got to go to this banquet." They're like, "Man, we should have waited 5 minutes to go down the elevator." I said, "I know, but I was hungry then." And then, so, we go to the banquet, which was a very nice banquet that they did for us. And I'm actually kind of glad I did go, just for the experience and for the memories, for the most important part of it anyway, just for the memories. And the next day, the 10th morning, which the morning that we left, was we was all at breakfast. And so, we all had our own table. We call it the veterans table, because it was a lot of the veterans. The younger kids was like, newer people, and the younger college kids was kind of like already together at their table. And then us being the veterans, we was already at our own table. So a lot of times, Coach McCall, he'll sit with us as athletes. He'll sit with the coaches when they need to sit with the coaches. But for the most part, he just want to hang out because, like I say, Coach McCall is a previous sprinter on the Olympic and world. Well, I wouldn't say the Olympic. Well, he was a world championship member back in 1998, I want to say. Don't quote me wrong. Or it might have been 2001 of the year. But he was a member of Team USA. So he was basically like, "Oh, I just want to be one of the athletes outside of, just want to be somebody cool." So Coach McCall sees me. I see him. I lock eyes. He lock eyes. So I'm like, "Oh, shoot. I know what this is going to be." So we start eating breakfast, nothing too crazy. And I tell y'all, Coach waited, I want to say like 5 minutes. And then he was like, "Marshall," he came out of nowhere, because we was all having a regular conversation. We was like, "Marshall." Now we all want to address the elephant in the room. We're like, "What's the elephant in the room? Why did you want to go to the banquet with pajamas on?" And I was like, "Coach, I honestly wasn't going to the banquet. I was going to the bank. I was going downstairs to get me something to eat. But you and Coach Cruz having to catch me. And he was like, see? He said, you got to go for the experience. You know, you on a business trip. But it was more of, like I said, I was glad I went. But it was just the fact that I was so tired in general. And I was just ready I was trying to sneak me some extra sleep. And you know, you gotta think, being in Tokyo, we was already 13 hours ahead of everybody. So I'm used to being 13 hours back. I was 13 hours ahead. So my sleeping pattern was all off. I was just all messed up. But that's my truth. And I'm sticking to it. I actually got to tell my story that I actually wasn't going to the banquet in pajamas. I just didn't plan on going to the banquet. But I had clothes to go. I was just tired. And I just wanted to go to sleep. But that's all I have for you all this week on Funny Stories from My Career. Guys, thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, watching the video on all platforms and on YouTube. I'm watching the views. We're getting a lot of views, but we're not getting a lot of likes. So please, 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 if y'all can do me one little small favor, like the video, comment, or share, or do all three. You don't even have to do all three. If you just like the video, that does enough for me. But I just want to get as much engagement as I can so my videos can reach more people. So some people get to learn about my professional life and my personal life just like you do. But I want to also let you guys know I'm going to go to a new posting schedule. It's still going to be Monday, but it will be later on in the day around 5 p.m. Eastern time. So it'll give a chance for everybody who's at work or doing their regular day life. They won't try to have to watch it early in the morning time. They can watch it after they get off of work, and it still can be something you can do in the afternoon or in the evening time. But I just want to say thank you all from the bottom of my heart for liking, commenting, and sharing, and engaging in all my videos. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe and like and comment. And if you're watching on TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, just hit that like button, hit that, and write like a little comment, or just share it. And it really, really, really is appreciated. I really, really do enjoy making these videos. We're on episode 10. So I plan on going until, I don't even know. We're going to be on episode 1,000,000 if we have to do it that way. But I really, really do appreciate all the likes, the views, and the comments, because I really am enjoying making this content for you all. Thank you all.